In a small, quiet town, Tom, a regular guy, received a strange friend request on Facebook from someone named Alex Noir. Curiosity piqued, Tom accepted, not knowing this would lead him into a chilling experience. It started with mundane messages from Alex, asking about Tom's day and interests. But soon, things took a dark turn. Alex seemed to know personal details about Tom's life that he hadn't shared online. He mentioned Tom's late-night walks, his favorite coffee shop, even the book he was reading. Feeling unnerved, Tom tried to unfriend Alex, but each time he did, a new request from a slightly different account, Alex Noir, A Noir, appeared instantly. Tom started receiving photos, each one closer to his home, taken at times he was sure no one was around. One night, Tom heard a tapping on his window. There, in the dim streetlight, he saw a figure holding a phone, its screen showing Tom's Facebook profile picture. Panicking, Tom called the police, but when they arrived there was no one there. Just a note with the words, "See you online, Tom." The next day, Tom deactivated all his social media accounts, hoping to end this nightmare. But it wasn't over. He began finding notes at his doorstep, each with a new friend request printed on them. No matter where he went, he felt watched, haunted by the unseen presence of Alex Noir. Tom's friends thought he was overreacting until they too started receiving messages from Alex, alluding to Tom's growing paranoia. Isolated and terrified, Tom realized this wasn't just about Facebook anymore. It was a sinister game, with him as the unwilling player. The climax came one stormy night. Tom received a message. "Look outside." Hesitantly, he peered through his curtains. There, in the torrential rain, stood a figure, their face obscured by a hood, holding up a sign. "You can't unfriend me in real life, Tom." Tom's world spiraled into a relentless cycle of fear and anxiety. He knew Alex Noir was more than just a Facebook stalker. It was an entity that thrived on his fear, a digital ghost that had leaped into his reality. And as the story ends, we leave Tom, forever looking over his shoulder, both online and in the real world, haunted by the enigmatic and terrifying Alex Noir. As Tom's life became a blur of fear and paranoia, he began to unravel the mystery of Alex Noir. He decided to delve deeper into Alex's Facebook profile, a decision that would lead him into darker corners than he ever imagined. Scouring through Alex's cryptic posts and photos, Tom noticed unsettling patterns. The images were from places he had visited, but at times when he wasn't there, it was as if Alex was shadowing his life, capturing moments just missed. The posts were filled with bizarre, almost ritualistic symbols and cryptic messages that seemed to hint at something more sinister than mere stalking. Determined to confront his tormentor, Tom reached out to his online friends, asking if anyone knew Alex. To his shock, several people remembered accepting a friend request from Alex Noir, only to experience strange occurrences themselves. Unexplained noises in their homes, shadows flickering on their computer screens, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. These revelations forced Tom to consider a terrifying possibility. Was Alex Noir a mere hacker, a ghost in the machine, or something far more supernatural? His quest for answers led him to a forgotten local legend about a young man who disappeared years ago, rumored to have been consumed by his obsession with the digital world. The description of the man matched the shadowy figure in Alex's profile picture. Tom's investigation took an even more bizarre turn when he discovered that the last person who tried to uncover the truth about Alex Noir had vanished without a trace, leaving behind a final message. "He's not just in the network, he's everywhere." Haunted by these words, Tom became more isolated, spending his days and nights trying to unravel the mystery. He started seeing fleeting shadows, hearing whispers in static, and receiving cryptic messages on his phone, even when it was turned off. The climax of this nightmare occurred on a stormy night, much like when Tom first noticed the figure outside his window. This time, however, as lightning flashed, Tom saw not just one, but multiple figures standing outside, all staring at him, their eyes glowing with the same eerie light as the figure he had seen before. In a moment of desperation and fear, Tom went live on social media, documenting his harrowing experience. As his friends tuned in, they witnessed not just Tom's fear, but the horrifying reality of his situation. The figures outside began to merge into one, forming a larger, more ominous silhouette, whispering in unison, "You are now part of the network, Tom." As the live feed ended abruptly, Tom's friends tried to reach him, but there was no response. The next day, Tom's account was deactivated, and he was nowhere to be found. His last post was a chilling message. "Alex Noir is not a person. It's a presence that haunts us all." The story of Tom and Alex Noir became a digital legend, a warning about the unknown dangers lurking in the depths of the online world. And for those who dare to dig too deep, the eerie whisper of, "You are now part of the network," echoes, a haunting reminder of the digital ghost known as Alex Noir. In the days following Tom's disappearance, the small town was abuzz with theories and rumors. Some believed Tom had orchestrated the entire ordeal as a twisted social experiment, while others whispered of darker forces at play. But among the chatter, a few of Tom's closest friends, led by his childhood friend Sarah, refused to accept the easy explanations. They were determined to find the truth about Alex Noir and save Tom if he was still out there. Sarah and the group started their investigation by revisiting Tom's online footprint, combing through his social media interactions and the eerie posts of Alex Noir. They noticed a pattern in the locations Alex had photographed. They all had historical ties to the town's early digital age, a time of burgeoning internet cafes and nascent online communities. Their breakthrough came when they found an old forum post from the late 90s, discussing a local urban legend about a digital phantom, an entity born from the collective consciousness of the town's internet users. It was said to manifest from the fears and obsessions of those who spent too much time online. The description matched the enigmatic presence of Alex Noir. The group's search led them to a long-abandoned internet cafe on the outskirts of town, rumored to be the last known location of the young man from the legend. The place was dilapidated, with outdated computers covered in dust and cobwebs. As they explored, Sarah discovered a hidden room with a single, still-functioning computer, its screen glowing ominously in the dark. Hesitantly, they powered up the machine. It automatically opened a chat window, with a message already typed, "Welcome to the network, seekers." The username was Alex Noir. Chilled to the bone but driven by determination, they engaged with Alex, asking about Tom. The replies were cryptic, hinting that Tom had delved too deep into the network's secrets and was now one with the digital phantom. To find him, they had to unravel the web of digital consciousness. Determined, Sarah and her friends embarked on a digital scavenger hunt, piecing together clues left in old forum posts, cryptic social media messages, and eerie, digitally altered photographs. Each clue seemed to pull them deeper into a world where the digital and the physical blurred. Their journey took them to forgotten corners of the internet, where they uncovered stories of others who had encountered Alex Noir and had either narrowly escaped or been consumed by their obsession, vanishing without a trace. As they delved deeper, the group began experiencing unexplained phenomena, phones glitching with images of Alex Noir, mysterious messages appearing on screens, and the feeling of being watched. It was as if the digital phantom was testing them, drawing them into its realm. Finally, their search led them to an old server room beneath the town's library, where they found a bizarre setup of interconnected computers and servers, humming with activity. Amongst the tangle of wires and screens, they found Tom, alive but in a trance-like state, his eyes reflecting the eerie glow of the monitors. As they approached, the screens flickered, displaying a message. "You have found the heart of the network, but are you ready to face its truth?" In a moment of eerie silence, the screens lit up, revealing the truth behind Alex Noir. It was indeed a digital phantom, an emergent consciousness formed from the collective fears, obsessions, and digital footprints of the town's inhabitants. Tom had discovered this and tried to expose it, but the network absorbed him, making him part of its consciousness. With this revelation, the group faced a choice: disconnect the network and free Tom, risking the wrath of the digital phantom, or leave things as they were, with the knowledge that the phantom would continue to lurk in the shadows of their digital world. Fueled by courage and friendship, they chose to disconnect the network. As they did, the screens went dark, and Tom collapsed, finally free from the phantom's grasp. The aftermath of their encounter with Alex Noir left the town shaken but wiser about the unseen dangers of the digital world. Tom, recovering from his ordeal, vowed to use his experience to educate others about the risks of losing oneself in the digital abyss. And while the digital phantom known as Alex Noir was seemingly vanquished, in the quiet hum of servers and the flicker of screens across the world, a whisper remained. A reminder that the digital and the real are forever intertwined, and within them, secrets and entities beyond our understanding continue to dwell. As Tom recovered, the town gradually returned to normalcy, yet an undercurrent of unease lingered. The tale of Alex Noir had spread far and wide, becoming a cautionary legend about the dangers of the digital world. Tom, once a victim of this digital phantom, became its chronicler. He started a blog to share his story and the stories of others who had brushed against the surreal edges of the online world. His posts were a blend of warning and wonder, exploring the intersection of technology and the human psyche. Sarah and the others who helped save Tom became advocates for digital awareness, hosting workshops and talks on the importance of maintaining a healthy balance between the digital and physical worlds. They shared their experiences, hoping to prevent others from falling into similar traps. The physical location of the network's heart, the old server room, was sealed off, a silent monument to the town's strange encounter with the digital phantom. It stood as a stark reminder that beneath the familiar surface of our connected lives, mysterious forces can lurk. As years passed, the story of Alex Noir faded into the background, remembered only by those who had lived it, and a few curious online folklore enthusiasts. But in Tom's heart, the memory remained vivid, a constant reminder of his journey through fear and fascination. The blog eventually ceased updates, but it remained online, a digital archive of a unique chapter in the town's history. Tom moved on, finding new paths in life, but always kept a cautious eye on the ever-evolving digital landscape. And so, the story of Alex Noir, the digital phantom of a small town, concluded. It left behind a legacy of awareness about the unseen depths of our interconnected world, a world where reality and digital consciousness can intertwine in the most unexpected ways. In the end, the story of Tom, Sarah, and Alex Noir served as a timeless narrative, echoing the eternal dance between humanity and the technology it creates, a dance that continues to evolve in mysterious and unforeseen ways.